We've arrived at last, the land of our future. This earth is stubborn, but we'll tame it.
Our plans must be precise for the pioneers.
Agreed, unity in action will secure our home.
A series of pogroms in Russia, just after the turn of the century, sent a new wave of immigrants to Palestine. They represented the fruit of the first decade of Herzl's movement, practical idealists. Those immigrants were Zionism's first pioneers.
We will make it, yes, together.
And from their ranks would come half a century of leadership for the movement. They were men like Reuven Shuri, a lawyer from Crimea. His wife was a concerned pianist. Later, he recalls, "I took my law degree and went out and dug ditches, and my wife took the hands that had been gained to play the concerts of Brahms and Mozart and used them to milk cows because that was the way we could develop this land." Among them was a 19-year-old lawyer's son named David Ben-Gurion from Poland, a small Polish factory town 38 miles northwest of Warsaw. He had absorbed his Zionism eavesdropping at the door of his father's study, the favorite meeting place of Poland's lovers of Zion. Unlike the men who debated in his father's study, however, David Ben-Gurion wanted to live Zionism, not talk it.
Finally, the land I've dreamed of. This is where it begins.
He lived it hard like so many others of his generation in Palestine. He learned at firsthand the pains of hunger, malaria, and exhausted physical labor, struggling to reclaim the soil of the land he had sworn to develop. A year after he had arrived in Palestine, he made a 2.5-day hike from Jaffa through the gorge of Bab el-Wad to discover for himself the symbol of the cause to which he had committed his life, the walls of Jerusalem. What he discovered was a Tower of Babel, at the spiritual center of Judaism. The shocked young man found Jews speaking to each other in 40 different languages, half of them unable to communicate with the other half. Without the bond of a common language, the diverse communities of Jewry, he was persuaded, could never hope to found a modern nation. Shortly afterwards, he returned to Jerusalem as an editor of a Zionist trade union paper, committed to a revival of Hebrew language. As he finished his first editorial, he stared at his own signature at the bottom of the page. There was little that was Hebrew about Ben-Gurion. He thought for a moment. Then he scratched out his last name and replaced it with a new one in Hebrew, the name he would carry for the rest of his life. It meant the son of a lion, cub. It was Ben-Gurion.